Hi, guys. Dominick Izzo, the Bull of MLM Network Marketing Warfare Podcast. One of the points of this podcast is, in addition to educating you on what the industry is, it's how to handle the objections, right? I'm not going to lie. Network marketing has one of the shittiest reputations in the history of business because people, A, can't explain it right, and they've always used sensationalism and hype, right? And usually what that has done over the last several decades is that brought people in on these false promises of they're going to be millionaires within this short amount of time with little to no work. All you got to do is recruit 2 people and you're going to be a millionaire. And then when it doesn't happen, you have a bunch of people who are just perpetuating this. It's a scam mentality. I'm very big on criticizing and attacking back the anti-MLM community. You're never going to see a debate between me and one of them because emotions are just too high, even though I agree with what a lot of they say. I really do. The problem is that they're all burnt and jaded, and they've either had a little bit of time in MLM or they did a lot of time in MLM and they just could not wind up maintaining the pace. And it's network marketing is the simplest business model in capitalism there is, but it's not easy. It's only 4 things. You contact people, you invite them to see a presentation, you follow up the presentation with them, and then you schedule a call with either yourself or what you call as your upline to wind up doing a pitch, objection handling, and a close. That's all it is. The industry, I've been involved with the same company for a decade, and I did the same tactics until I was educated. I did the same damn tactics as everyone else did. Oh, you're going to get rich in your first 6 months, and all you got to do is this. We hit the pain points hard, right? You need time freedom. You need to be sitting on the beach with your computer, reading a book, drinking margaritas, whatever, doing work. I'm going to tell you a couple of things that are misleading. There is no time freedom in network marketing. I used that for years, but it's a complete lie. There's zero time freedom in network marketing. If you think that you're going to come in, get rich, and then you're going to be able to take time off and do nothing, no, you're not. Just like every other business in the history of capitalism, you will start to lose money. You could take time off, but that time off will also hurt. So if your goal is to wind up getting rich and coming in and doing it, it's like if you owned an apartment complex and you did nothing, you going to make money? You have to do the maintenance and change the light bulbs and shovel the drives and in the wintertime and all. You have to work no matter what. Make sure that your tenants are happy. One of the biggest complaints in network marketing, I came across a video today really quickly, and I want to address this one really fast. This is by Christy Flickinger, proof that consultants are the majority of retail customers in paparazzi. I've done content on her before. I broke down her video. I think her delivery is great because she's dispassionate. She doesn't really go in and insult and this and that kind of stuff. She's right, though. She's right. And this is the problem I have with the anti-MLM community. You guys are right. You don't present things in a fair light. So here's my point. One of the biggest problems I had in the first several years of network marketing is the company I'm with is a product-based company. And it was usually 6, 8, 9, 12 months into something after I had completed a transaction. My company does require both a mixture of partners and customers. I don't like it. If I had my way, it would just be partners, 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 partners. I'm a recruiting machine. I love to recruit. I don't like customers, but I've had to learn to love them, right? It's a requirement for the business I'm in. The aspect that I could never bridge years ago was the value. When it came down to the product, I could sell the product because it sells itself. It's phenomenal. My upline happens to be one of the most educated people in the history of this industry, all this stuff, some great content. So I could either defer the value or I could on the person or defer the value on the product, right? The science behind it. And that would be a Band-Aid on the problem because most people, consumer-wise, have the mentality of monitoring and managing their bills, right? In network marketing, it's an auto ship. It's a subscription-based business, correct? So that's one of the things right there. It's like, oh, I got to be, and I've talked about this in several other videos. When you're a customer, you look at it as, all right, every month I'm going to get a deduction. I got to pay for something. If you flip that and you're a business owner and you're a brand partner in the industry, then it becomes it's an overhead. And a lot of anti-MLM people will go, oh, you have to spend money every month. I leased a 2,700 square foot building for a gym that I owned for 3 years. Every month, whether or not I had students coming in or people to use the place, I had to pay $1,850 in rent. I had to pay for an electric bill. Gas, Nicor Gas Company, we didn't use gas to heat the building in the summer months, right? Between probably the end of March and all the way through October, November, we didn't use the heat. So it was just November, December, January, February, right? 4 months. The rest of those months, I got a Nicor bill. Why? I never used it. Because Nicor takes an average, that's the gas company here in Illinois, Northern Illinois, that's the gas company takes the average of what the rest of the bill was for the year, and you have to pay that as maintenance. Is that a scam, though? I'm not using it. It's business overhead. I didn't use it. I still had to pay it. Insurance is a huge scam. You pay for your car insurance. I had to pay for business insurance. Break-ins, all this kind of stuff, right? In case a student ever wound up getting punched in the mouth, losing a teeth, I had to make sure they sue the business, not me personally. Isn't that a scam? Insurance is a scam because you pay, you may never use it, but you still pay to be covered. So it's all the way you wind up looking at it. But in the grand scheme of when I first started the business and people were like, hey, Dominick, I've been on this product now for the last 8 months. I really don't use it. I got 6 boxes of this on my fridge. Can you cancel my auto ship? This is a customer. One of the biggest problems I had was expressing and delivering the value so that people would stay on. Well, John, hey, listen, how do you feel on it? Do you notice anything on it? Hey, can I get you in touch with so-and-so? They could talk to you about the great new features we have. It was always presenting the value. And most people do not like confrontation, and most people have a hard time saying no, so I could get another few months out of them. I can get another few months of them going, all right, I'll stay on it for a little while longer. Great, but and then I would sweat a couple months later when they go, okay, can you cancel it? I didn't have the ability to present value in being the air quotes business owner. So you have to look at this for a couple different parallels. So Christy says that a majority of the customers in the specific business she was in are partners, they're brand partners. That's accurate. Think about this for a second. A restaurant, a gym, a movie theater, I don't care what it is, you need customers. Most businesses, they will exude phenomenal service or try to get what we call regulars, right? Bars have regulars, the gym has regulars, every industry, if you repeat, your coffee house has regulars. How many times people work at a Starbucks or if the Caribou Coffee still around and you see Mrs. Smith walking in, hey, here's your 2-pump espresso with half-calf latte, foam, caramel. You know her order because she's a regular. So what do? You offer phenomenal service as the value, a superior product as the value, and hoping that she's going to repeat customer-wise, right? Network marketing is the same thing, and there's 2 different ways of looking at it. If you're a customer and you're looking for repeat service or repeat business from your customer, and it is a subscription-based business, right? You want to keep people on it. I mean, it's like Netflix. I have a Netflix subscription. It's like, how does Netflix keep my business? Well, they keep putting good content out for me to wind up watching, right? It's like, all right, I'm almost done with this, fine, whatever. Oh, Stranger Things 5? I'm going to stay and watch. So they offering value nonstop. When you're in network marketing and you have customers, you have to continue that value. When I learned what the business was and I saw it, okay, I started looking at, well, what's the value for me to stay with this business? Every month, and I'm going to take it as a loss, right? If every month it costs $200 for me to spend, okay, number one, I had to look at it differently. Well, that's my business overhead. That's the operating cost for my business. That $200, if I'm a partner, right, then that entitles me to tax write-offs. You have to ask yourself, ask your tax person, can you write off your cell phone bill? Can you write off your cable bill? Can you write off your electric bill if you're doing business out of a room in your home? Some states, like I believe Utah, no, it's Oregon. Oregon, I was told you can write off the rent of where you're at because that's your home office. In other states, you can only write off like a room of your home. Or if you're going on a trip and you actually do business, is that a business trip? What features and benefits can you get for tax laws by being a business owner? So on one level of it, let's just say the first thing is, hey, Dominic, can you cancel my auto ship right now? I'm on this product, this and that, blah, blah, blah. If the person saw no value in the product I was delivering anymore, hey, John, are you seeing health benefits, feeling better, sleeping better, working out better, all this kind of stuff? No. Hey, John, can I introduce you how you could potentially wind up getting a tax break at the end of the year if you want to partner with us? That could be one avenue of why John's like, well, wait a minute. Yeah, I want to do this, right? When we teach 3 C's: cash flow, commerce, and culture. When the first time I ever did this business, it was only commerce, right? It was the product. I didn't know that the goal, 100% the goal is, it's to keep people on product. It's to keep an auto ship going. Why are we lying about this? If you're in the network marketing industry and somebody says, well, you got to try to recruit people. Yes, I do. My job is to recruit people. There's more value in recruiting people based on the totality of what we do, commerce, cash flow, and culture, versus just product, to keep them to stay. It's a higher likelihood that someone will stay on the product longer if they see more value. When value is clear, decisions are easy. If you present value with somebody, with a customer, hey, this is our product. You can't make income, you can't make claims, right? Income claims or health claims, whatever. But let's just say we've been told, or maybe you're going to experience weight loss, better hair growth, skincare, feel better. I don't know what it is. You're going to feel 20 years younger, whatever it is. And that's the value for you. You will stay on it. If the value starts to decline in any business, in any relationship, the person who's operating the relationship or the business is going to increase the value. If John is a regular, every damn Friday night at this bar, he goes in, he has 5 beers. His bill is $40 or whatever it costs for beer. And a bar across the street opens up, same beer. It's got hotter women there. They've got better wings. Their beer is going to cost a bill of $50. But John's going to stop his regular visiting and go to the other bar because they offer more value. And it costs more. But he's going to go. Better eye candy, better food. So what does owner A of the first bar have to do to incentivize that person to stay longer? And I don't know what that may be. Buy their 5th beer every time they come in there. Maybe that'll get them to stay. Start doing a ladies' night where people will come in, hire a new chef. This is all business tactics, right? So when it gets back to the concept of recruiting, or the recruits are the ones who are the customers, Robert Kiyosaki explained that in his book, Business of the 21st Century. Network marketing, and this is where my mind really opened up to what network marketing is. I looked at it and said, wait a minute. Okay. So, and this, I'm telling you, it is not a joke. And I'm not I dropped out of community college, right? I went into different fields. I'm a retired cop, radio host, cigar entrepreneur, into fitness, martial arts expert. I was not a network marketing professional. I did not understand that the goal was to get me to stay on the product indefinitely, right? Could be 20 years, could be 30 years. Yes, the product will always benefit me because of the company I'm with. It's a very, 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 very simple product. It's just, you cannot deny the science about what goes into your body. All right, great. But why do I want to pay every month for that? When it was presented to me, hey, Dominic, you're going to get a tax break if you wind up becoming a business owner. Okay. If it was presented to me, Dominic, our community offers networking. Our community offers personal development, business development. I started looking at there's more value there. I want to be associated with this people. I want to be able to get contact with these doctors. I want to be in contact with this nutritionalist. I want to be in contact with this business owner. That came exclusively when you were a business owner with the company. So as a recruit, I stay on the product. For me, I found more value in having people slot A and slot B. Slot A is you're a customer. Slot B, you're a business partner who takes their own product. And when taking your own product, that's your business overhead every month. It entitles you to tax write-offs. Doesn't entitle you to make a dime. And it entitles you to be part of our community, which is going to teach you people skills, pitching skills, closing skills, presenting skills. You can take that in every other business that you're out there with, health and wellness, financial development, community development, paying it for. The goal is to offer more value. So I don't know why we're hiding this. The anti-MLM community is 100% correct, but the value that they're not delivering on it is disingenuous. Yes, a majority of people who are in the network marketing space who are customers, they are their own customers. It's a brilliant business model. Bars, and apparently you guys don't know this with the restaurant industry. Do you know that when restaurant tier workers get off, right? First cut, second cut closers. Did you know, because I started my bartending industry in TGI Fridays back in the 90s. So is this a scam? You would have the waiters and waitresses who all worked, and maybe there was 10 or 12 on the floor, okay? I always went for the late night section, the closers, right? It was myself and Patrick. We always had the two closing sections. The reason why is after the other waiters and waitresses got done, closed down, they came to our sections and drank and smoked for the rest of the night. And waiters tip better than regular patrons. So it's like, yeah, you got a table open. You get 4 servers would cram in there. Yeah, you'd have to bust your ass because they had higher expectations, but you got a bigger check. They spent the money they made that night in tips for you, and it just kept all the money in-house. So the bar made money off of alcohol sales. The bar made money off of food sales, and you made money as a tip. So how is that a scam? So ultimately speaking, yes, that's correct. For those who are in the network marketing space, a majority of the people are the recruits who are continuing the transactions. It's the same concept. I don't know why this is so hard to understand or why we have to make this look like a negative aspect of it. Again, I don't disagree with what a lot of the anti-network marketing companies or influencers say. If they had spent as much time as they do bashing the industry as putting it into the industry, they would make far more money than they do on YouTube and in affiliate sales for their T-shirts and mugs and anti-MLM garbage out there. I hope that makes sense. Yes, it's all about presenting value. And the more value you show, the longer somebody's going to stay in the product. The longer they stay in the product, the more the company makes, the more the company makes, the more they pay you. How's that so difficult to understand? And it's not a pyramid. I'm the tip of my own pyramid. The person I recruit under me is the tip of their own period, but they're still under me. The person I help them to recruit is the tip of their own period, but their pyramid, but they're under them who's still under me. It's the same with business anywhere else. If I go to a gym and I pay $50 a month in membership, but I say, John, come in with me, and John signs up and I get 6 months off my membership. Okay. Well, yeah, but you're not getting money that way. No, but I'm saving money. The entire system of network marketing is presenting value. And the people in anti-MLM, they do not have the ability to present value. They were emotionally hurt. They were manipulated. They were lied to. And they're expressing disingenuous aspects of how they feel about the industry. I hope that made sense. I got a lot more to come. I'm really passionate about this industry. Guys, have any questions, all you can email me, bullofmlm@gmail.com, or text 708-982-0974. You guys have a great damn day. See you in the next video.